Hey everybody, this is AG here. 1 second while I take these guys out. Okay, there we go. So, I mentioned the other episode, in the previous episode, I was kind of freaking out because of that. That right there is what is a star fragment. I would be going over there and getting that star fragment, which is one of the rarest materials in the game, except for it's 4:30. When the time rolls over to about 5 to 6, somewhere about there, it goes away. Meaning I would not have time to travel that much distance in a single go. Like, even if I were to glide with the double speed boost, I would not be able to make it. Which is unfortunate because I always basically drop everything to basically find those out. Which one's that? Oh. Oh, right, it's the island right there. I'll go to that later. There's the one down there. Yeah, so I wouldn't have time to be able to go over there. And trust me, I checked. I reloaded the save of me getting to the shrine just so I wouldn't have to climb all the way back up. So, this shrine on the Dueling Peaks is annoying the first time you go here because you have no idea what you're supposed to do. Twin Memories. This is a two-part shrine. The shrines atop these peaks share a connection. Their memory, the answer to the other one's question. Commit to memory before you start, lest the failure you will depart. Here, let me show you what I mean. You have this convenient ramp up to a elevator. To show this off. Okay, so the unique thing about the Dueling Peaks Shrine is this layout right here. This is a puzzle. And it's not just any sort of puzzle. It is a memory puzzle. And what do I mean by that? What you have to do is basically pull out, go into the actual camera of the game. This was way back when I first started playing the game. Take a picture of it like this. I am awkwardly enough wearing the exact same outfit. And then you need to take a picture of the other shrine. Go back to the original shrine and input this pattern into the other shrine. So basically you're supposed to take the pattern from one shrine and put it over to the other. This puzzle is specifically designed around the camera of the Switch. The actual camera, the actual like photo taking method itself. Oh, and the two chests for this for both shrines are in the same location. So if you found one, you found the other. This one's an actual katana. Meanwhile, this one's the wakizashi. So that's kind of neat. Okay, so one last look. Okay, so from top down, it's 5, 1, 2, 4, 2. Because there's only one on each row. Okay, so that should be it. Yep. I was like cracking my fingers. Your resourcefulness has given you these prizes. Okay. So now we have to go over to the other shrine. We have to go over to the other shrine now and input the code that was originally on this one onto that one. Once it loads. There you go. First off, let's grab this. I was like waiting for the button to turn. I didn't say that right. I was waiting for the prompt to show up and it already was there, so I was like waiting for nothing. Yeah. Same layout, even down to the placement of the chest. Yeah, that one. Serpentine spear. Did I actually read these? Yeah. Single-edged sword seldom seen in Hyrule. That was a bit of a tongue twister. This weapon is passed down through the Sheikah tribe and has an astonishingly sharp edge ideal for slicing. Serpentine spear. The spearhead of this weapon is uniquely Sheikah in design. Spear masters of the Sheikah tribe can use the crescent shape to snag their opponents and deliver brutal cuts. Again, all three of these weapons that are based off of Japanese weapons, all very fragile. They are very strong though, which makes them useful. You use the spear. So, let's pull out the album again. 24135. Should be it. Yep. When you stop moving, it's usually because they need to load the cutscene, so it means that you did it. So I forgot to mention this because it was something I said in the failed recording. Each of these shrines, they sit in a unique pattern. In the dueling shrines, it's literally a mirrored copy of each other. A few of them have like really interesting like ways that they like sit down, hold themselves, like pose themselves. The best example of this is on the Great Plateau because they put their hands into the Triforce, which is neat. And then the first one you go to the magnesis one is the missing inner part, which I find is kind of funny. It's raining. I'm not gonna be able to climb back up. Yeah, there's a few items I can run around and grab, but instead I'm gonna just head back to No, I'm actually gonna head here first. I'm actually gonna jump down, follow the river around, grab these two shrines, go over here to where Hestu moved to. And then head back to the Sheikah village. Is it still cold up here? Yeah. Again, like, this would have been like half of the video if I actually even remotely made it. And I actually, like... Yeah, and I actually made it to the star fragment. It would just be me just gliding here for a while into the fog. Where am I? Okay. Gonna have to drop. Fly birds. Goodbye. I was pretty sure that that was going to be an Octorok, because I can hear them. Oh. Oh, wait. Oh, it's just a shroom. Okay. Like, I thought it was like a weird, like, there was something weird and red right there. Okay, this is just a lake. What was that? I think that might have been a bird, but that sounded way too weird. So, I've pointed these creatures out once before, and since it's raining, they're a little bit more visible. These are bloopies. If you hit them with anything, they spawn rupees. But once they get scared, they swiftly disappear. So they're oftentimes a little bit a little harder to find than most, especially later when you have to actually capture one. Right. Oh, hey, we're back to the bridge. The guy where the guy was looking at the guardian over here. I also forgot to grab that one. Oh well. I'll take that. Boomerang. I'm gonna just leave that there. Because there's other chests in the water. Okay. There it is. Okay, it's just bass. As you can tell, this river is a little faster than the other one we were swimming in. They deliberately don't want you to swim in it with this speed. Okay, let's move this over. Regular traveler sword. Both of them were robust. Oh, birds. At least we got Korok seed, so it wasn't all of a loss. Now, like what, 35? Because of the 3 that we gave up. The 3 that I gave up for I got 36. Yeah. That number is going to be a little bit hard to remember when I've upgraded like most of my stuff. There's a chest over there. A warm darner. This dragonfly has a special organ that causes it to sweat profusely. Cook it with monster parts to raise core temperature so you can resist the cold. I never grabbed one of these when I was on the plateau. For shame. Hey, I'm recording.
I could see that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hurt myself today.
Uh-oh.
My seatbelt, a piece of fabric on it caught one of my skin tags and ripped it off when I let the seatbelt snap back.
Ow.
It bled a little bit.
Why'd you tell me this?
And by a little bit, I mean a lot of it.
Why'd you tell me this?
It's important.
It's not really important.
It's important.
Okay.
Hop, hop. Watch out, they're gonna touch your butt. I'll be out here if you need me.
Okay. Okay. Nope. There's a few rocks over here, actually. Oh, that was a lot. Ooh. Purple rupee. That was lucky. Maybe CB showing up, maybe gain a little bit of luck from him. There we go. Okay, I'm that far away. Probably gonna have time for like this shrine and like Hestu, and then I'm gonna have to. Then it's gonna be done. Yeah, again, this is technically in a different area, but the reason why I'm here is not because of because I'm like branching out and doing stuff, is to get some of the stuff over here. Oh, a customer. Are you traveling alone? This inn gets full marks for beauty, so I highly recommend taking a rest here. The river here makes for some lovely scenery. If you can head northeast from here, you'll find the Millennium Sandbar. The scenery here is every bit as lovely as the scenery here. Right there and here. I'm something of a connoisseur of beauty, as you can see. I simply cannot resist a beautiful sight. I try to exude this in all things, not least of all my own beautiful appearance. Speaking of, has anyone ever told you that you have the most beautiful features? I do have many fond memories of this beautiful land. If you have the time, would you indulge me? I'll listen. Oh, you would? Even more beautiful on the inside. Now let's see. If you head north through Hyrule Field, you'll see the castle surrounded by that foul aura. It has long been a den of monsters, but in its glory days, it was surely a thing of wondrous beauty. It was in that very castle, in those very days, that my ancestor, my grandfather's grandfather, I believe. Anyway, he worked as the castle's appointed chef. I couldn't believe it myself. Oh, how I wonder what sorts of cuisine members of the royal court enjoyed in those old days. As a child, I would often suffer meager meals, all while dreaming of the beautiful dishes that would have graced my plate. Oh, if only things would have been different. Gourmet spiced meat, seafood curry, mushroom risotto, Egg pudding. Oh my, I think I'm salivating. So it's my pursuit of those childhood dreams that explains my fabulous body, as you see here. These days, I enjoy my time working at these stables, sharing my tales of beauty with any traveler willing to listen. Like you! But I still wonder what could have been. Anyway, excuse me, I seem to have caught myself prattling on. But looking upon your perfectly symmetrical face, discussing meals of beauty has rekindled my desire. If you should happen to step foot inside the castle, could you find it in you to keep an eye out for a cookbook? There must be one lying around somewhere in there. I'm simply dying to finally sample the food of the royal court. And this is the other side quest that you get here. Have you gone to the giant castle north of here? That's Hyrule Castle. It's said to have fallen to ruin over 100 years ago. I used to sneak in there to salvage ancient treasure, but it's too dangerous to go in there right now. These days it's surrounded by an eerie mist and savage machine-like creatures. Back when it was safer, I went looking for this ultra-rare equipment that once belonged to the Royal Guard. It's legendary among collectors, but I was never able to find any. Super Rumor Mill V4. From the moment I wake to the moment I sleep, my mind is full of rumors. Yeah. Which one was this again? Hyrule Soldier Armor. Okay. So this is where you find another set of armor. In those spots. And because I now know those, it is now updated. So instead of it saying somewhere is a journal, it now says that journal's location and where I'm supposed to find it. Yeah, Royal Guard armors. Dining hall, guards chambers, and on the second floor. All of that inside the castle. But we're not going to be going inside the castle like anytime soon. Instead, we're going to be going over here, talking to Hestu, and then ending the episode. Shalaka! Shalaka! So we meet again. But I want to go home to Korok Forest, but I've lost my way. According to the folks at the stable, this area is Central Hyrule. Shalakal. It means that Korok Forest is still much further north. Well, since I'm over here, I might as well stay a while and relax. Ah, wait a minute. I know that smell anywhere. It's a Korok seed. You've collected a Korok seed from the Forest Children. If you give me Korok seed, I'll expand one of your stashes. Shield. As you can see, the color surrounding those maracas has changed depending on what it is. Weapons is red because it's offensive. It got blue for shields because it's defensive. And when you upgrade bows, it's green for utility. Well, at least that's how most people view color theory in video games. Weapon stash, this one can be 3. Let's skip that. Another weapon, 5, because it goes in prime numbers. And I'll just let it go. I felt bad for skipping it. Giant broccoli guy is a good guy. 8. Oh, maybe I'll head back now. I bet Grandpa is waiting for me. Thanks for the Korok seeds. I'm off to Korok Forest. Please come visit me there sometime. Okay. Next episode, we're going to be doing this and the other shrine sitting over there. And I'll see you next time.